Hello everyone and welcome back to Arts for All. Today we are making bird feeder. So what do you need? We're gonna need a Tetra Pak, we're gonna need a piece of stick, we're gonna need our scissors, a pen and some string. This is the absolutely essential. If you don't have a Tetra Pak, it's okay. You can always use the plastic jar, the plastic milk jar, like jug. Just be very careful because maybe the plastic can be harder to cut, and then the edges maybe they're going to be a bit hard. So maybe what you want to do after you create your door is put some tape on it just to make sure it's smooth and won't hurt the birds. And when you just take whatever you have it, and within this case we want to keep our lids on the side because it's going to be our chimney, and we are going to design the size of the door we want, and try to make sure you do either like low or in the middle. Don't go too high because we don't want the birds to go inside and get stuck. So yeah, kind of like this, that would be a good kind of level. So just design your door and then design a little space where your stick is going to go inside, and you're going to do 2 lines as well on the back. I made a prop for you. So we need the one in the back because we are going to put a stronger string on this one and a longer one, because then you're going to go around the tree and then you're going to make a knot, and that's how you're going to attach the bird feeder. So it's going to be stable, because if you put a piece of string here and then just coming out from the tree with the wind, it would not be stable. So that's not what we want to do. We want to make sure it's stable, so that's why we use that. The space for your stack, which you need to glue as well at the back to make sure it's not wobbling and the bird is safe. And then of course that's your door as well. Now if you don't want to do a bird feeders, it's absolutely fine. You don't need the stick and you don't need the string. You just need to make your house, and perhaps you can make some decoration with that for your house. So if you decorate it as the way you want and make a few of them, you can always glue them together and then put them on your wall, and they will look so cool. So that's maybe an option for you. But if you're making a bird feeder, we do not want this part. You need to cut these parts out to make sure that for your bird safety. Always need to think about bird safety first. So cut it, because you don't want to maybe it closes and then it gets stuck in. No. We just want to make sure it's safe. So after you designed your door, then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use the scissor. The door, it can be any size you want, but make sure it's big enough. This part is not for young people, so if you're watching, you want to do it with your kids, please make sure it's the adults that does this part, because what you have to do is to create a bit of pressure to break the Tetra Pak. Just the first, for the small, for the stick one, you just have to go inside with your scissors and that's it, and also for the other back. For the door, you just create pressure, you create the first space and then you just cut it the way around it. So you just put a bit of pressure. That's why you need to be careful. It's not a kid's craft. It doesn't help the fact that I do my craft on the floor. So yeah, so you just cut it around it. And you make it pretty much. You just go all the way around it to create it your wee door. So please make sure it's an adult that does this part. So for everyone's safety, and also if you're an adult, please make sure you're safe too. Now it's time to decorate our little house. So I used acrylic, and then I attached some leaves from my bonsai tree because I have to prune it. So I feel like I'm just gonna use it, and then I used some woods which I got from the park on my daily walk. But you don't need to use that. Just is absolutely up to you. Just give you some ideas. For if you have more of those kind of piece of wood, and sometimes you also find the colored versions, you can always attach them, glue them all over, and they will look really nice, kind of a wood style house. Also you can use stick you find in the gardens or in the park, but make sure in case you use a glue gun or a really very strong glue, because otherwise it will not stick or it will not last long And so for this one, like, you kind of need also for the top a glue gun or a very strong glue. Otherwise, maybe find something else. And I'll get back to that. So you can use a piece of stick, or you can even use your string. What you do is you maybe use your glue, and then you just go all the way around. You just make it go all the way around. Oops, sorry, maybe this way. You go all the way around. It does create a very nice effect. So you can do all of that, and it will look very, very nice. That could be another option. It's also very good for if you want to use it as a decoration for your house. Or, you know, you just take toilet roll, you make a strip, you cut it, and then you color them, and then you can make little line, so they can be like bricks, and basically just glue them all together, and then it looks like you have a brick house. That's another of the options with fully recycled materials, or you can use anything you want, like piece of textiles or other things. Now for your house, for decorations, you can use even like foam sheet or felt sheets, anything. For your birds feeder instead, make sure you use some materials that the birds maybe not think as food and eat that instead, like the foam sheets. That will not work. It'd be better if you use something like acrylic or a piece of wood, so the birds will think like, yeah, it's not dangerous for the birds pretty much. But yeah, apart from that, you just pretty much experiment and have fun with it, and just think about it, what you want to do. Is it birds feeders, or if you want to do a little house for your decorations, and just experiment and have fun. And if things don't work the way you want, it's okay. Just try something different and find your solutions until you get something that you're satisfied, because that's about art. They're just about experimenting and just learning as well, because we always learn about what was next and how we can improve it. Yeah, so just experiment, have fun, and please share with us your art piece, your piecework art. Yeah, your masterpieces. That was the word. Sorry. You share with us your masterpieces, and we can't wait to see them. And yeah, so I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.